Well, good morning. It's Tuesday morning. Thought I'd give you all an update on where we're at with the truck. I actually got a call at 9 o'clock this morning. I was still sleeping, and it was the dealership, and they were just giving me a heads up that they have the DPF filters should be back at their shop by 10 o'clock this morning. They were just giving me an update that they're still on track to have the truck be released today and finished. So checkout here is 11 o'clock. So I think what I'm going to do now is go get a cup of coffee, grab something to eat, and then take an Uber ride to the dealership. And hopefully the truck can be done sooner than later today, because if it can be done by like noon, 1 o'clock, I'm going to try and search this area and try and find a load that gets me back to Minnesota, because I need to be in Minnesota Friday night. I got something planned with my family for Saturday that I just cannot miss. So I'm going to figure out what to do right now. Like I said, go get something to eat and probably take an Uber ride to the dealership. Well, I'm here at the dealership, and they gave me one of their spotter trailers to move my trailer. When I got here on Friday, this was the only spot to park. There was a couple other trailers right here, but evidently this building here didn't like where my trailer was parked this morning. So when I got here to the dealership, they gave me this spotter truck and asked me if I could move my trailer. So told them, yeah, I know how to operate those. So moving my trailer now here at the dealership. So I'm just gonna move my trailer down here on the left-hand side of the road. And then I'll be able to easily hook up to it once my truck is out of the shop. So I got the trailer moved here to the side of the road. I should have enough room to back underneath it once I get my truck ready. Funny story though, the guy that asked me to move the truck or the trailer, I jumped right into the truck and started doing it, and he comes up to me, he's like, you know, you guys from the north aren't afraid to work. We hand you the keys to something and you just do it. So that was a nice compliment. So yeah, hopefully here early afternoon my truck will be ready to go. Well, they got the truck done. I'm still waiting on getting the paperwork, but new turbo actuator, new turbo. It looks like they put on all new clamps around the turbo. They didn't put any new clamps up here. That's all right. I'll do that later. But yeah, there's the new turbo actuator and the new turbo. There's the 7th injector back there. I had them check that, and that's good. The reason I had them check it was I actually removed the 7th injector and cleaned it out. But yeah, now I just wait on the paperwork and I'll be ready to go. Well, I just hooked up back to the trailer. It's about 2:30 in the afternoon right now. Truck was released from the shop. It came in under what their estimate was, so I'm happy with that. Now I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do. Do I try and find a load for this afternoon yet that I pick up, or do I start heading west and pick a load up tomorrow? So stay tuned. I'll give you more information about this breakdown, how much everything cost, and what my plans are. Well, I'm parked for the night. I stayed in Maryland till 2:45 in the afternoon, hoping something would come up on the load board and I could hit a home run at the last minute. Going back to either Illinois, Wisconsin, or Minnesota. I'm trying to get home for this weekend. But yeah, that didn't happen. So I made a decision to deadhead out of that market because it wasn't a very good market, and decided, I would try Columbus for the morning. There was quite a bit of loads on the load board this afternoon when I left Maryland. So hopefully tomorrow morning, I already got one load that I said I would take, but the broker has to call me in the morning. So hopefully he calls me. But yeah, I'm parked. I will break down the cost of this breakdown that I had. All right, how much did a new turbo actuator, new turbo, and the cleaning of a DPF filter cost me. Let's jump right into it. I ended up spending $1,837.50 on labor. The parts were $5,787.32. I ended up spending $312.50 to send my DPF filter out and have it baked and cleaned. I had shop fees of $220.50. I had tax of $404.47 for a grand total from the shop of $8,562.29. Surprisingly, that's about $1,000 less than what my estimate was. I'm used to going to a shop and it being at least $750 to $1,000 more than what the estimate was. But you know what? That's not all the expenses I had in this breakdown. Let's flip this page over here. I ended up renting a car on Thursday for $105. I ended up spending 4 nights in a hotel for $469.25. So the hotel and car rental ended up costing me $574.25. So if you add that to the shop bill of $8,526.29, you get a grand total of $9,136.54 spent on this breakdown. Let's talk about this shop real quick. I don't like paying shop fees. You know, it was probably like just under 2% or about 2% of what my overall bill was. But this shop was really, really fast. You might think I'm crazy for saying that because I spent all weekend in a hotel. Well, you know what? It was Memorial Weekend. They were closed all weekend. So I understood that. But I got my truck in there Friday at about noon and got it back today at noon. The only thing I really had to wait for was they send the filter out to get baked and cleaned, and we were just waiting on that to get done today. They had finished everything else on Friday. They had all the parts, so they finished everything on Friday, and we were just waiting on the filter to come back today. So had I not rented the car and gone to the International and gotten my OTR performance tool and brought the truck there right away Thursday morning, I would have been out of there Friday morning for sure, if not Friday afternoon. But yeah, this total breakdown ended up costing me $9,136.54. It's a lot of money, but you know what? It's water under the bridge. It's time to move forward. It's not affecting me anymore. So it's paid, you know, so all I can do now is get back trailer trucking and make money. Hopefully, fingers crossed, hopefully tomorrow I can snag a load out of the Columbus area, Columbus, Ohio, and get back home for the weekend. So anyways, till next time, you know what it is. Keep on trucking.